the very first to welcome you to the Masters of the Nerdiverse. It is doing something. It's doing what it does. And I'm waiting for everything to pop up. Hello, Nerdiverse. This is your boy, Mike G, with another episode of MOTN Live, where anything and everything can happen. We are back here tonight with my awesome panel of awesomeness. Yes, that rhymed. Let's do introductions all around. Brian, what's going on, good sir?
Oh, what up, man? Coming to you from the Dune Sea of Tatooine. We have had some rainy showers over here, man. Rainy, stormy, terrible Friday showers, Star Wars. You hear me, Star Wars? Do you hear me? I'm coming for you.
I didn't say that. He did. He said that. And I think he means it. I was like, you know what the most rain of Star Wars is? It's in Attack of the Clones, where they're on Kamino, and Obi-Wan has to fight Jango in the rain next to the Slave One. That's
Love
rain,
that
dog.
shit. Yeah, scene. Shot is what I meant.
I love that shit. Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Everything was good up until some news broke today, but we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. Once again, she has returned from the sand dunes of Tatooine with the 15, no, 10 commandments. It's Tootie Odin. It's Toots.
It is Tootie Odin. What's up, everybody? Brian got that blood moon energy right now. I don't know what's going on over there.
It's ready to fight.
Retrograde did start today. Don't worry, I got a story. Yeah, my phone just told me. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That explains a lot. No, I'll get to it. No, that's fine. It's all good.
Blood moon. Like the ultimate warrior.
Did somebody threaten Brian? What's going on?
Someone barked up the wrong tree, dog.
Yikes.
He's all piss and vinegar tonight.
I'm anticipating.
I mean,
by the way, you're looking fresh. I like your hair. Looks good.
Brian, your hair looks amazing.
I think she was talking to you, birthday boy.
No, he's right. I was talking to you.
Oh,
he's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Look good,
that.
Brian.
You look good, Brian.
Fresh. Yeah.
I did it myself.
Yeah, for sure.
In the mirror
Yeah,
with my phone.
With a knife now.
Nice. The phone that just told you about retrograde. Yeah, we're good. Segways.
I cut my hair.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Oh, shit. Top down.
Right.
Chrome spinning. You see the ball shredding. We love these thugs. All right. Thank you. I'm officially.
What cake did you have?
I had a caramel cupcake. It was like a caramel cheesecake cupcake.
Yeah.
I took a bite and I started seeing stars, bro. I was like,
What's that?
I believe that cake had heroin in it.
Sounds about right. That sounds about my kind of cake. My kind of cake.
What were you going to say, Brian?
I was going to ask, there's a pretty famous bakery cupcake shop in LA that I went to once, got some birthday cupcakes from. Anybody, do you think of it right off the top of your head? Because I can't, but they're pretty good.
Only one I can think of is Phoenix Bakery.
No, that's not
and
the one.
Chinatown. Oh, okay.
Or Diddy Reese.
That's the one we go to.
Chinatown's cool, though.
I only think I can think of is like Diddy Reese. They make the giant ice cream sandwiches and they make cupcakes.
Oh, no, but that sounds
cookies
great.
And shit. Yeah, they make ice cream
I've been
sandwiches
dying
like
for some ice cream,
like this
bro.
big, dog. Everybody watching, please let us know how we sound, how we look. Are we looking good? Are we sounding good?
Let us know. In the chat. It's you.
It's me.
Yes, we always look good. What are you talking about? Yes, all three. We are in our prime, so of course we look good. What are you talking about?
This channel has been riddled with technical difficulty for the last month. We've been cursed by the tech gods for the last 2 months.
GQ magazines all around covers, but then you say that and it's like, oh, you mean Macworld?
Yeah,
Macworld MOTN.
Yeah, man, the electrodes and the bandwidth. So I need to know because I want to make sure that this is a non-destroyed podcast episode. I already think the name is wrong on YouTube. I'm scared to look because I just pushed the
What do
button.
you mean?
I think the episode name is wrong, but I could be
It
wrong.
says MOTN Live Best Value Hellboy and Birthday Toy.
Oh, we good then, boys. We
Yeah.
good then. All right, we're gonna wait for everybody to pile in. While we do that, Brian? How has God blighted Wash this week?
Okay. All right. Excellent. We can get to this story and let me get it out of the way because I was saving it. Look,
Poor
I
Brian.
was
Poor
planning on
Brian.
coming in here this Friday with some awesome freaking news. So I read this Star Wars book called Star Wars Hunters Battle for the Arena. It is far and away a kid's book, a young adult book, whatever you want to call it. It's about a 5 hour listen. This book is freaking fantastic. It is and I'm sorry, I think I'm coming in a little hot because I'm a little hot
You are
and on the
coming in
mic.
hot. You're
You're
coming in
okay.
A
hot.
little hot. All right, I'll calm down a bit. Anyway, this book is freaking fantastic, and essentially, it's about I don't even know what the time period is, but there's a young Jedi. She's a gladiator, and it's based off of the game Jedi Star Wars Battle for the Arena, which is a 4-on-4 PvP app that came out last year. I will tell you a quick story. I downloaded the app. 30 seconds, played one game, said, this is some garbage. I am done with this app. Right? Mike, I'm sure you might have tried it. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So, years goes by, great. I just finished this book. I go, you know what, man? Let me try and download this app now that I got a sense of this world and what is going on. I put 7 hours into that app this week playing battles because it is fire. It's fire. It's awesome. It's smooth. It's made specifically for like your phone. So even though it's like this diverse 4 on 4 PvP, it's still mechanically is smooth. It's fun. Tons of modes. Tons of characters. Hi guys, play this game. Nope.
Wait a
They
minute.
just announced today that they're going to be shutting down the game October 1st, and
Yeah.
April 15th is the last update.
Don't you love when that happens?
I'm
Don't you
so.
love it?
And I just found out, like, I don't know, like 45 minutes ago.
Oh.
I mean, it's still fresh.
Oh. That's. Oh my gosh. I've been there,
Yeah.
dude. I'm
So
sorry.
that's my
Is it
Star
Oh,
just
Wars.
not lucrative enough?
probably.
Apparently,
Seems
it's
like
not.
it probably takes a lot of money in technology
In
firm. So
licensing, you got the money fuels the licensing, so they kind of
What?
have to
why?
go
Who
hand
made the
in hand.
game?
Yeah, who made the game?
I think it's EA or Star Wars. I'm not. I've been playing it a week. I, I I didn't even get a chance to start looking into it. You know what I mean? Who made it? Who made it? Oh, and just as another FYI, Amplified Games THQ, which there you go.
There you go.
That'll explain that. Um, um, th- I had been waiting to play the game because last year in November they announced, oh well, Battle for the Arena is going to come to PC, Steam, get it in November. Great, okay. Guess what? Never came to Steam, and I've been waiting like every day. I'm on the wait list on my email. Nope, nothing. And now here we are.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of a game that happened to me where I was just getting into it and it died quietly. Remember Rumbleverse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where the game where it's like it was a battle royale, but it was a wrestling game. You made your own
Yeah.
little dude. I made El Toro Fuerte as Toots will tell you the history of El Toro Fuerte, the strongest of all. My OC, El Toro
What game?
Fuerte. Rumbleverse. It was called Rumbleverse.
I remember El Toro Forte, but I think you used him in several games.
Yeah, he's kind of there. You know what I mean? He floats around in the Nerdiverse as a secret
El Toro
character.
Forte and Max Power for sure.
Max Power.
They both linger.
Because you
Yeah.
mustn't touch. You know?
You
Hey
mustn't touch.
Jojo. How we sound, Jojo? Let us know. But yeah, I was just getting into Rumbleverse, had my little character. I got like I got a winner chicken dinner like once or twice. Woke up one morning, boom, shutting down the servers. It's been fun. You know, they did that to Friday the 13th, the video game.
Oh
People
yeah,
were
that's
just getting
another.
into
Those.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All the horror games get it. Evil Dead had a sick Dead by Daylight that was floating around that got shut down. So if it's not making money and it's a gas game, games as a service, all those games have like a finite time frame. Unless your name is Fortnite, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's only been
Hmm.
out a year, man. They had a book, like they built a world, all new characters, and as I said, if you ask me, is this pre, post, whatever? I don't even know. Like they didn't even deal with like quote unquote Star Wars. It was more like, yeah, I'm a I have some sort of power. I have no idea what it is. And yeah, it was just a fun read. But anyway, go check out that book and I guess play Battle for the Arena for the next, I don't know, 16 weeks that it's still out. And have a nice day.
Wash, we need your reviews on the Nerdiverse channel, man. We need to weave those into the
I
Nerdiverse
would love
channel.
to have that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
To
mean,
have book reviews like that, the Star Wars of those of yes, I tell Michael every single time, but we don't want to
Michael,
burn you out. So it's so yeah. I don't know who Michael is, but I tell that guy all the time.
Michael's my
Michael
gut
motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Michael
Michael.
motorcycle.
Yeah, that's me. Just so you guys know, I never learned how to ride a bike. I don't have the balance for it, so every time I get on a bike, I fall. I can't hula hoop either. I hate hula
nope.
hoops. I don't have the
I can't hula
hips.
hoop either.
That's crazy,
I
right?
have the hips and I still can't do it. Yeah.
My hips tell all
I think
types of lies.
it's a matter of skill, I believe.
You have to be like one with the equator. You have to be like tied into the magnetic pulse of the world or
Mm,
something. I never could do it.
need more
I
water.
mean, they use it in
Couldn't
rhythmic
tell you.
gymnastics, so it's quite a skill. You know what I mean? It's an Olympic type of skill, so you can be good at it or not good at it. I used to be able to double dutch. I used to be able to double dutch my ass off, man.
I was really good at Foursquare. Remember Foursquare?
Never understood the game.
You had to bounce the
Like I didn't get
ball,
it.
and I got in fights over Foursquare, bro. I used to have to, I used to have to defend my little self because I was crossing people over like Iverson in Foursquare. Oh, good times. Yo, can I talk about? I know we have some things planned for this episode, and of course, chat. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
ask us anything, please pipe up in chat. Ask us anything. Ask anything about me. But I watched a movie this past week in my sickly solitude. To tell you, I've had one hell of a week, so I've been trying to find all kinds of distractions. And I have another one set up for tonight. I saw that the Hellboy movie was on Prime Video. Remember
New
that?
Hellboy from like 2022.
Yeah, the one that looked like bootleg, and everyone just
Yeah,
brushed it off.
saw it.
So I watched that because I'm curious. You know, it's hell. I like the Guillermo del Toro Hellboy. I even like the other bad one from like 2018. Remember that one with Mila Jovovich and the dude from Stranger Things? Remember that Hellboy
Oh yeah.
that just disappeared because nobody watched that one either?
Yeah, nobody watched that one.
So
Yeah.
another one came out recently, like Wash said, like 2022, 2021.
Well, I'm curious because I'm looking up. There's a 2024 that looks like it's the same dude called the Crooked Man. So I
That's the
have
one
to
I
ask if
watched.
that's the one. Oh, okay. I had never even heard of this one. Okay,
Yeah,
that's last year.
this
Okay.
literally was on a page on ING for a day. Everyone said this mess looks bootleg as hell. Nah, we're done. If it's not Guillermo, we're not watching it. And it looks trash, dog. Like, it looks kind of silly. It looks like cosplay down at San Diego Comic-Con. You know what I mean? But I'm a curious nerd. I have to know. You know, I have to understand. So I watched this thing. And it's interesting. I know the whole thing about live is no review, no topics, only vibes, but I'm going to give a real quick haiku review of Hellboy, the Crooked Man. And it's, Mom, I want McDonald's. You can't have McDonald's. We have McDonald's at home. Hellboy Crooked Man is the McDonald's at home of Hellboy. It's you want Hellboy, and you can go get it if you go outside and spend money. But if you don't have any money to spend, and Mom has ground beef in the kitchen, with some Weber's bread. You know what I'm saying? And some Kraft singles.
I know exactly what you're talking
You
about.
got Hellboy at home, and your little
I
self is
know
gonna
exactly
you're gonna
what
have to
you're
sit
talking
there
about.
and deal with it, right? And that's what you get in the night. You go
Is it
Toots.
Hellboy with homemade Big Mac sauce, or is it Hellboy without homemade Big Mac
See,
sauce? Because that does
it,
make a small difference.
it would be bomb if it was with the Big Mac sauce made from scratch. You know what I'm saying? With the whip in your wrist and you act like a family take. No, this is
This
Hellboy.
is why I ask.
This is Hellboy with the best value burger sauce that you buy for 39 cents. You know what I'm saying? This isn't that you squirt on. It's
Timu Hellboy.
Timu Hellboy. That no matter how cold it is, it tastes warm. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of food.
Ooh,
Yeah,
gross.
yeah. So, but it has its charms, you know. So it takes place in the past, which is so cheap because it deletes any particular co-star you think would be in the movie. It takes place like in the 50s, like mid 50s, like right after the Cold War, I think, or something like that. So there's no Abe Sapien, there's no Liz, there's no, any of the normal Hellboy accoutrement. You know what I'm saying? So
Honestly, I'd watch it just for that alone.
it's interesting. It's super
Because
interesting.
because in the movies, in the Guillermo movies, they barely touch on the fact that he's old. Like he's been there forever. They
Yeah,
barely touch on the fact that he's from World War II or World War II age. They barely met. I mean, hence like the villain is a Nazi for sure. Okay, but like as far as like them touching on him being from that era, like they don't like we just have to assume the rest of it. I suppose. I mean, they set it up nicely, but yes, I would like basically what I'm trying to say is I would love to see Hellboy without Liz and without Abe Sapien, without anybody else, but just him and well, I don't know if he's a professor. I can't remember the name anymore, but
the father.
him and the old white guy. Yeah, his
Yeah,
dad, right? It's his dad.
he's
Yeah, I would love to
around.
see what that's like. Yeah, that's actually that would sell me.
It's funny. He's
But it
around.
sucks that it sucked.
It sucked that it sucked.
Uh-huh.
But he's not in the movie at all. He's dropped by name. Your dad wouldn't like that, Hellboy. You know?
Oh, okay.
So it reminds me of the old comics because the old comics had this through line of Hellboy and Nazis and he's the son of Satan or what, right? But there were always these side missions he would go on that were really interesting, like him finding the corpse that talked to him and was his guide, and a little weird, like the monkey with the gun. You know what I mean? That's a famous meme. He found a monkey with a shotgun, and that monkey was not playing. But in this one, he's on his way transporting some kind of, interdimensional gooly booly. Things go crazy. He ends up like in the backwoods of Appalachia. And now he's dealing
Okay.
with yeah.
Okay, before you keep going, you can't keep going. All I'm going to say is I think we've decided to do random select. We wanted to do the graphic novels, and I think this was nominated as one of them. So I just want to make you aware.
You know
That's
what?
hilarious.
You're not
That's great.
wrong. You know what, Toots?
Yeah.
Excellent call out. So I won't go into deep detail.
That's great.
I just want to make sure that it's reserved for our random select.
Don't give away the cow. I'm gonna give you a little bit of milk. I'm not gonna give you the cow. How about that? Because this is technically.
but also this is a good plug for the random select because I'm so looking forward to it. I've never done it with you guys, so I can't wait to actually
this may be
battle
one of the
it out
top
with
8.
you.
This may be one of the top 8 when we randomize
Right?
everything. So that being said, I saw it. I'll leave my true thoughts about it to a random select, but I will say that if it just had like $10 more, it could have been something special. Like literally $10 more. It needed like a $5. You know what I'm saying? It needed to like.
It needed like some Dollar Tree crafts DIY.
No, it needed
set
like.
design.
Have you ever been on one of those sets? I know you're an actress. Have you ever been on one of those sets where you're like, we're right there. If you guys just a little bit more, and
Yeah.
it's I've been there, and I'm like, man.
I've been on both sides of that coin, and I personally like being on the other side because then you get to be tangible and hands-on. Because a lot of the stuff that I enjoyed studying and learning was through like claymation set designers because they pay so much attention to detail because they don't have well, they do have choices like what's it called? Leica Studios. Oh my God, they do such amazing work.
Yeah, Leica rules.
That's a Coraline. That's Paranorman, bro. Like they do the sickest shit. The attention to detail, but that like because I do it for my church. I do set design for the plays and stuff, and I enjoy the hell out of it because you get to do that. I get to make little houses that look like big houses. You know what I mean? Like it's the coolest thing ever. But yeah, because because here's the thing. I know that most productions like to do high quality, low budget. That's the name of the game. That's the key. So there's always cutting corners. Not so much now because they cut corners with CGI and it still costs just as much. It's really not cost effective, if you ask me. Practical effects all day, every day, all the way. So, but that's what makes it. That's kind of, you're right. That's what makes it interesting. It's like, dude, if you're just gonna spend the money on it, why are you half-assing it this much? Like it could be just you spend just. He's right. You could just spend this much more.
Yeah,
I love
like
it.
$10 more.
He's right. Out of their pocket. Bought the extra stuff upgrade on the software, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all you have to do.
You hit the nail right on the head. It's like sometimes it being cheap could be quaint. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, this is quaint. This is cute. I get it. But something like Hellboy, which is graphic extensive, monster there's going to be monsters. There's going to be big booms.
Right.
Hellboy is literally in your face 90% of the screen. Just ask your auntie to let you hold $20 and make the movie better. I promise she'll let you hold it, dog.
That's nice.
Auntie Coco will let you hold it.
I'm gonna steal that. I really am. I don't know where I'm gonna use it, but I'm definitely stealing it. If they owe $10 more,
just 10 more, literally $10 more. And the movie had, like Toots said, it's very interesting. It's an interesting There's an interesting setting, interesting time frame, interesting approach. It just needed just a little bit more.
Well, as a quick segue, and Tootie, I know we have to get to your week. Are we? Because I have not seen Mike's selections for the random select. Is that something that
I haven't either
going to see at some point, or are we doing that tonight?
I'm sorry.
The random.
I haven't seen them either. Yeah.
I've been.
He said he hasn't been feeling well, so
I've been amazingly distracted, and Toots knows why.
it happens.
And
he's gay, Brian.
Guys,
he just came out. So
guys,
what's her name, bro?
David.
That's what it sounded like to me.
David.
Sounded like to me.
Her name is David. No, I'm just kidding.
And her name was Cassandra.
But no, I'm gonna get you guys that link. And plus, I need to think about it. I need to think about it with a clear head, because if it's been a long week, bro. It's been a long week.
Brian chose some good ones. If you saw his list, he chose some sick ass. Dude, that was cool.
I'll tell you a little bit behind my little process. So what I did is I randomly chose a genre, then I randomly chose a letter, and then I had it pick eight GPT, of course. Like you know what I mean. This didn't take long. And then I had it give me 8 movies that started with that letter, and then I randomly select one of those movies, and then that's how I built the entire list of 8. So I got
he's staying true to the random select.
That's
cool.
I promise you, by next live, that will be the live. That will us doing the draft and picking our final 8 between 8, 16. What's 24? Am I wrong? Was that the math?
Just 8. 24 down to 8.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
Out of 24 out of 24 applicants, 8 will remain, and that will be the the sweet what is it called? Sweet 16, Final 4. What's the 8 called?
Elite 8.
Elite 8. That would be the Elite 8.
Coming up, March Madness, everybody. Thursday.
Let's go.
Wednesday night. Get it on.
Better not bring your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Basketball.
Basketball.
All right.
Scoring balls in the basketball. Shoot jump. Don't take steroids or you'll get fined. Sports. All right, Toots, what you got for us? It's my birthday.
Sports. What? What'd you say?
What you got? It's my birthday. What you got? It's my birthday.
Okay. So I only have for your birthday. Say after we do this little trivia thing. It's not really trivia. I think it's just more of like a discussion type quiz, I suppose. But after that, we have to announce the giveaway winner. So we'll do that afterward.
Eh,
But I do have some questions that revolve around Mike, and I think it's something that we can all discuss together. Because you are a conundrum wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a vest. You are layered, so we're going to try to break through those layers tonight by asking 4 simple yet irrelevant questions. So let's go with number 1.
it should be very.
All right.
This should be very therapeutic. I'm ready.
Huh? Yeah, well, let's see. So the first one is only asked because Big Lebowski is one of the very first movie and first reviews that MOTN did on this channel. It was me and you. It was the best thing ever. So much fun. Fell in love with the podcast right after. Anyway, so here's question number 1. Between the 3 characters, Donnie, the dude, and Walter, who is Mike more akin to? Discuss.
I'll let you guys answer.
Okay, for me, you are probably a mix between Donnie and the dude. But that's not a real answer, is it? So
It's got to be one of them.
I'm gonna have to lean more towards Donnie. With excluding the Donnie is dead theory, I'm gonna lean more towards Donnie because you're a warrior. Brian?
Who was the third one? Donnie, the dude, or who?
Walter.
Walter Sobchak.
Hold on, I have to bring up Walter real quick, just to,
I'm drinking my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
just so I see the face. No, bro, you're Donnie.
Yeah, all right. See, Mike, your thoughts.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Donnie's kind of a simpleton, man. But you know what Donnie is? Donnie is pure. You know what I'm saying? Donnie's a pure thought dude. Donnie doesn't really think things completely through. He has questions. He's sweet. He's a conscientious objector. I like to see myself as that, I guess. I don't know.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and throw you into therapy or anything like that and keep it light and fun. But, dude, I've had a couple of beers with you. Look, you're not the dude.
I'm not the
I'm
dude.
the dude, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and you're definitely not
Walter. I don't
because,
have the anger. I don't have the
like you just don't pop off that often.
I don't
You know
pop
what
off
I
that
mean?
often.
So it's like, and you can't be the other bowler because that's just not cool.
Yeah,
So,
nobody should be the other. Nobody should be the
So
Jesus,
it's Donnie.
dog.
yes, the Jesus. Like,
Yeah, okay, fine. And you know what? After thinking about it, you're right. I'm not Walter. I'm not overly passionate about things, and I don't blow my top. You know what I mean?
occasionally, when there's some Marvel thing, when
Yeah.
he's looked at you and said, "Hey, well, don't worry about it. It's all good, man. Life is gravy." And then you talk to him 24 hours later, and he's like, "Dude,
I can't have any of it. I get so upset. I'm mad all the time. But I'm not the dude either, because I'm not that easy going, and the dude is super complex. You know what I mean? To me,
He's got his own thought process, yeah."
I don't operate like the dude operates. You know what I mean? Like, this channel into itself is absolute, like, evidence that I'm way too anal retentive to be the dude. Because this bad boy would have been running on shoestrings from day one, and I just would have left it like that.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, Toots is back. Okay, hold on. Let me click back in and get her back in effect.
Yeah, good. Question 2.
Oh no, I can't see or hear her.
You're back.
Oh, hold on.
It's so weird because I'm back for you. I'm not back for him. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest.
Okay, I believe you are back. So hold on. Yeah, you're good. You're back.
Yeah. I apologize. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that kept going out. Anyway, that was weird.
You're good.
Live
No,
Okay.
TV.
Yep.
Okay. Well, okay, let's do question 2. Brian had mentioned having a beer with you. So you guys obviously have a history, have a connection through Cars Direct, which is where you guys used to work. So here's question number 2. Were the Cars Direct days more like Office Space or The Office?
I would say Office Space more than The Office for me.
Definitely Office Space.
Because Office Space,
Yeah.
it was not beautiful. Those were kind of like, and I'm sure Wash has his own interpretation of those events. That was more of like us leaving to vent with beers versus us having a good old time and having shenanigans ensue in the office. It was us wanting to burn the bitch down after every day.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The Office is more of a family orientated, like atmosphere. Cars Direct, which I don't think exists anymore. Actually, I have no idea, and that
They're
wasn't
gone. Yeah.
exactly all right. Yeah, no. That's not the experience I had there. And to be fair, Mike and I weren't sitting close. He was sitting over there with his hoodie, always looked this way, and I was always looking at him, looking at his back. And it's like, oh, I did sit right by you for a minute
For
there
a
until
minute,
they moved
yeah.
me for whatever reason. That
They had to
person. And
separate
we're
us.
not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna go into any of that. But that dude's
Oh,
like,
no.
come sit over here, man.
Yeah, they had to
All right.
separate us like fucking school children, Doug. It's crazy. That
It's
place was a
it's
damn.
like you just try
Actually,
to
it's
talk
pretty
some
funny,
Fallout
actually.
in the middle of freaking work, and it's
Oh,
like,
that's funny.
you're gonna stop the $1 million machine. What?
A guy can't talk Fallout?
What the
Come on.
hell?
Because we were going to do it.
All right.
Because we had nothing else going on. Because that place was a damn. Oh. Fun
Only
stuff.
thing I liked about you working at Cars Direct is that Square Enix was right next door at the time, and I was obsessed with Kingdom Hearts. That's the
Okay.
only thing I enjoyed about you working there. I was like, oh, there's the building. I get to like
only-
look across the street and be like, oh,
I worked there for like 10 years, man. 10 years
yeah.
that I can never get back, right? But the only plus of ever working there was not the money because they paid like shit, was not the people because it's Brian and shout outs to Donnie, who are the only two humans that have come from there other than other people. Like, I can count on one hand that people will actually care about in the 10 years that I've been there.
You know what, Mike? I'm glad you bring that up because I think about my time there, and there's nothing I take away. But yeah, meeting you there, that is a good takeaway.
That's a blessing, man.
We've been friends for like 10 years now, man.
This just wouldn't be happening.
And Lord knows, I don't become friends with anybody
Right?
ever.
Ever.
Tootie,
But-
we're
I
friends
love this.
virtually.
But
Yeah,
The
well,
only-
I know I'll meet you one day. I'm not worried about that. But I know, right? Like, yay, this connection. You guys,
But-
stop it.
the only thing that I take away from that is that every once in a while, Square Enix would have merch sales downstairs, and they would sell 1/6 scale like Final Fantasy figures and Street Fighter. And my boss Donnie would get so fucking mad because I didn't care what was going on. When I got wind that was going on downstairs, I said, "Boss, I'm taking my lunch now. It's 9:30. I clocked in at 8. I'm taking my lunch now before all the good stuff is gone." This only happens once a year. And he's like, "Mike, just get back, dog. Don't even clock out. Just go down and get back."
You'll
And
break the $1 million machine if you're gone.
Oh my, I
This
got
cod.
so much heat. I got nasty looks, dog. But I came in with my bags, bro. I had my Evil Ryu. And I had my remember that God of War Kratos toots I used to have?
Yeah.
That God of War Kratos figure?
No.
I used to have like a giant.
No.
I used to have a giant God of War Kratos figure, and like
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying I seriously don't. Yes, I do because I remember
Yeah.
the chains.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
metal chain.
But it wasn't as good as the ones they make now.
No. This was
I
way
don't
back in
think.
the day. No.
Yeah.
What's it called? What were they called? Like Kais or something like that. They're not that great, but they were also $10. You know what I'm saying? So I went
Yeah.
down there
Right.
with my little bitty money and bought like 10 or 12 things, some merch. I bought like a stand once. Oh, it's good times. That's the only reason working there was ever good. And
Square
Tremana made
Enix.
it. Yeah, Square Enix and Tremana made a decent Cobb salad. That's it. Everything
Place
else
was
was
expensive as hell.
expensive. Everything else was pure
Like
hell.
stupid expensive. Like what?
Oh,
why-
was that the
why-
place that was on the ground floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are
In
your
your
eggs
building?
like $9?
That was in your building, right?
Yeah. That was in my
Yeah.
building. That's when I went downstairs. I had a stressful day, and I was in line, and Donnie was behind me, and I walked up and I said, "Let me get a pack of Marlboro Reds and a lighter." And my boss Donnie said, "Mike," and I didn't notice. Like, I was like, "Hey, Donnie." He was like, "Mike, I didn't know you smoked." I looked this dude dead in the eye and said, "I don't," and I just walked outside and had a cigarette because I needed to chill out. And Donnie died for like 10 minutes, dog. He's like, what's going on, man? It's like, I'm about to quit this bitch, dog. Yeah, they got me. I was mad. They got me fucked up. All that stuff, dog. I was wilding. That was such a funny moment. I'll never forget it. Shout outs, Donnie. Wherever you are, bro.
Question 3.
Question 3, and this is going to be the last one of the series.
Oh, no.
I debated between... Actually, let's do 2 more. Okay. This one's going to be easy because... Easy with opinions. Okay. Sith or Jedi, and why?
Dude's a Sith.
Expound.
He's a Sith. There's no reason to expound. If you've been on any part of this podcast, you've seen that he's a Sith. He does not embrace the Jedi way in any way, shape, or form. He's like, the hubris of the Jedi. No, you know what, man? You're a Sith. Sorry.
Can I plead my case?
Okay, I agree. He's a Sith. Yes, you're last because you're the birthday boy. You're last, you son of a bitch. You wait. Okay, so I say Sith as well, but only because he plays nice. But underneath that kindness is a dark soul that is ready to punch the shit out of you or slit your throat if you look at him wrong. And that's real life. So yeah, he's a real life Sith for real.
Okay.
Like, no cap.
I've heard
okay, go.
I've heard your tales of Michael the Sith G. And I will say these things in my defense. I took the Potterville test 4 times. Got Slytherin 4 times. Something's got to be up, right?
Yeah.
Something's got to be up, right?
No shocker.
No shocker. I'm a Sith, right? A slithery Sith. And I was like, I want to be Ravenclaw. That's who I want to be. No, bro. You're Slytherin. And just in case you ever thought you weren't, I took this test every single year for 4 years. Slytherin. I guess I'm Slytherin. But there's good Slytherin. Like Snape. You know what I'm saying? There's good Slytherin. Now, I may not embrace the Jedi way. I do not embrace directly the Jedi code. But I do not also embrace the ways of the Sith. I have no hunger for power or control. Maybe control. A little bit of control. A lot of control. I have no hunger for revenge. Maybe a little revenge on like certain people. But I would like to think I have a pure spirit. And I mean, I have well wishes and nothing but the best for everyone I come in contact with. Just don't cross me and we'll be fine. I see myself more as Mace Windu than anyone else.
I heard something this week.
Is that because he's black? I get it.
Yeah. And purple. Purple.
I heard something this week.
He's not that dark.
About
I'm not that dark.
How a person or a human can be good and do bad things, or be bad and do good things.
Daredevil.
Did you watch it though, Brian?
Anybody? So
did you watch it though?
I watched it. I watched it. So
okay,
I'm just listening to what it is you're saying, and all because you're telling me that, hey, you know what? I'm a good guy down deep. I want to do good things. That don't mean you do actual good thoughts and things. Not saying
chill out, Kingpin
is out there doing, weird stuff.
What do you guys think I do at night, Doug? What do you guys think I'm up to?
My notice. And I don't know what Mike G's up to at night, to be honest with you. But
he makes grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, man.
That sounds good.
I'm eating mashed potatoes in the dark watching Guyver, dog. Like, wow. There's not a lot going on. I'm not plotting the next intergalactic empire. I'm literally watching rice cooker videos while listening to Sade, dog. There's nothing going on that's too crazy. All I'm saying is, Sith usually have a mental break that cause I'm not bleeding any light. I'm not bleeding any kyber crystals anytime soon. I'm just saying that I like to question authority, just like my spiritual advisor Mace Windu did. And I like to push the limits of what is accepted and not accepted. That's all I do. I ask questions. And I will defeat you and destroy you if you cross me. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not a Sith.
Mace Windu is amazing.
I'm not a Sith.
So.
I'm not a Jedi. I'm like Ahsoka. I'm nothing. I'm neither.
I am no Jedi. All right.
I am no Jedi.
Right.
I
am
still of the opinion that you are for sure a Sith.
Well, it's going to take
Because-
what did the Joker say? All it takes is one bad day. All it takes is one bad day for y'all to fuck with me.
For sure.
And I'm going to flip.
Exactly that.
You guys, it is going to take
Exactly that.
the heart. It's going to take the heart of Washington Toots to bring me back.
I'm a Jedi. I'm
Aw.
unconcerned.
So
Jedi all the way, baby.
watch. If I went full
Either
Jedi,
way.
bro,
I'm like, yeah,
if I went full,
you all right.
if I went full Sith and I look like this and my eyes were all red and shit, like
You'll
Anakin,
be all right.
would you try to save me, dog, or would you just let me
I mean,
be Sith?
you'll be all right.
Walk away.
You,
I
work it
hate
out,
you.
bro.
I
You'll work
hate
it out,
you.
bro.
I need to know you
You
guys
know.
to save me, dog. I need to know.
Hey, to
'cause
each his own.
'cause I-
Everybody has a choice and a path.
I tend to get in my own
respect
head.
Peace, bro. We're done.
I need y'all to help me. You're my two best friends. I need you guys to walk me from the path of darkness into the light. Can I
Are
hold you to
here
that?
to destroy me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I will do
Ooh.
what I must. That's
You
it.
will. You know
So,
what? You know what? You will try.
I'll- It's all right.
You will
know?
try.
To be
Do or do not.
tune in, folks, for the exciting conclusion one day on a dark moon, way over there.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? There was a blood moon last night on my birthday. There was a
Yeah, there's a blood moon.
Yeah.
I mentioned it earlier.
the blood red moon. All right, what's the?
I don't know if it was when the podcast got put. This is the last question. Okay, ready? Easy question, hands down. How does Mike take his peanut butter and jelly sandwich? It's multiple choice. A, triangle. B, square, uncut. Or C, the long way.
Triangle, but the real way is square.
Ooh.
The long way.
I'm going to go with the long way
way.
because we're idiots.
The long way. The salami lid. The salami
The
lid.
salami
It's the long
lid.
way.
The long way. Okay. This is an inside joke.
I don't know.
But I'm gonna, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the middle of the night, go online and just type up peanut butter jelly the long way. And you'll know me a little bit better. Because I 14% of all my philosophy is based on that way to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I've watched a ton of Food Network. I've never heard of the long way, but I
The
have
long
had
We'll send
you
it to
over at my
Brian.
house.
We're sending it to
I
Brian.
have
Send it to
had you
Brian.
over to my house and had my favorite dessert ever. And Tootie, I know you have kids, so you may want to try this too, but do it early because it's going to sugar
I'm
them up.
listening.
Peanut butter and jelly with a slice of cake in the middle.
Oh God, that's
Oh
That
yeah,
sounds terrible.
It's a sugar
That sounds
bomb.
terrible.
It is a sugar bomb, straight up.
Peanut
It's
butter and
like-
jelly with banana slices in the middle is the limit for sure.
Hey, yo, Bradley.
Because that's amazing.
Bradley.
Bradley's here.
We're doing questions, Bradley. You know me better than most. Ask the panel a question about me that I wouldn't think of in the decades that you've known me. While we do the rest of the episode, I'm curious to get your point of view on the dying mic as I cough.
Why are you dying?
I'm like, be careful, bro. Don't put that
Yeah,
up
come
there, man.
on.
This is
Safety
internet.
first. Yeah, let's go.
Next thing you know, you wake up tomorrow morning, there's a GoFundMe, and you're like, and your name, Mike G's like, sorry, condolences. What happened?
Hey.
Oh shit.
That is not funny. That's not funny to me.
Only thing I ask, and I think I mentioned this to Toots one or twice, is that at my funeral,
Yeah.
is that at the end of the funeral when everybody's walking out, I want the sound from Street Fighter to happen when you die. I want to go ooh ooh. I want that sound.
He did say that
as people walk out the door. You got 15 minutes, Bradley. Think about it.
He has requests.
Think about it.
I'm so glad Bradley's here. He has requests. Okay, while we're waiting, I would like to announce the winner of our very first Masters of the Nerdiverse giveaway. It was as successful, I think, as it could be right now. So, without further ado, I want to announce it because he's a big help. Also, like it was really hard because there wasn't that many to choose from. So his name was entered several times. So, Nick Deemer. Nick Deemer is our winner. So he will be getting an entire package sent to him eventually, a fig pin collectible, a few stickers, some MOTN red sunglasses, which are our brand. That's our classic. And I think there was one or two other things in there that we wanted to throw in, but I can't remember what they are at the moment. So yes, Nick Deemer. He's also Nick Deemer of nicefingerboards.com. So if you guys are interested in fingerboards, if you have kids that are interested in fingerboards like I do, go ahead and hit them up. nicefingerboards.com. I highly recommend. So there's that. So yeah, it's nice. He's the greatest kid ever. Like he's a young viewer. He's our very first supporter when we brought the channel back last summer. He was the very first one to support the channel. So it's wonderful to see that the kids are actually kind of involved. Like they want to be nerds instead of gang members. I love it. How do I reach these kids? Yeah, exactly. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him.
So Nick, congratulations. If you want to send us a picture with all your merch when you get it, please do. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see you in some MOTN glasses and a fig pin of random selection. You know what I'm saying?
We still have to send Brian his. We got to do that like now.
We got to send Brian mad stuff, dude. We got to send you like MOTN jerseys and shit. The MOTN flamethrower. We have
jerseys?
The MOTN cereal. I got all types of stuff in here, dog.
That's great. That's funny.
You'd be working on it at night.
The MOTN COVID test, dude. We got all types of stuff.
Yeah. He just blacksmiths MOTN swords.
Under this sweater, I am ripped. I'm like,
yeah.
And it's in the dark, and all you can see is the spark of the metal as I'm making like MOTN themed morning stars and shit. MOTN shields. My roommate walks in. Stop all that noise.
Carving crests out of wood.
Yeah, I'm over here pulling the metallurgy so the liquid metal flows into the sword like so Conan, dumb. Bro. You guys don't know what I do. You guys don't know me like that. My two oldest friends, man. You guys don't know me like that. You guys want to see something random off my desk?
That's good. All right. You actually did something great the other day. Your Figured It Out was sweet, dude, with Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
That was great. I liked seeing that.
Oh,
yeah, because he was like this, and then all of a sudden he was like this or whatever. Like that was cool. Yeah.
He's right behind me. You see him?
Where? Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So can I talk? Yeah. Can I?
Now he's like, oh, what's up? Yeah.
What's up, cuz? You know, he's a Crip for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Whoa.
Okay, here's a joke. Shout out JoJo. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a joke. Okay, ready? Here we go. Why did the Crip cross the road?
I don't know.
'Cause.
So I have this plan that I want to do. I have this plan of what to do with my shelf, but I need you guys' help. I need both of you's help with this.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, Bradley has this thing. Best memories.
Yeah, brother, let's go.
Best memories that you have with Tootie, Brian, and yourself, and himself, Bradley. So, best memories of each one of you. I'll start with Wash. One of my favorite Wash memories is back when we were at his apartment in Santa Monica, and we were recording. I think we were watching the it was the E3, I think 2010 or something like that, 2015. And I remember working Brian's nerves because I was getting so loud because they announced Devil May Cry 5, and I didn't know, and I wasn't expecting it, and I was literally screaming, like, "Oh my God, what the fuck? I can't handle it!" And Brian was looking at me like, "Bro, you're about to get me evicted, dog. Chill out." I can't chill out. It's Devil May Cry 5, and his cat is getting worried, and he's getting worried, and we're eating pizza with beer, and I just remember that look on his face, and it was just, I felt so bad, but I couldn't. Yeah.
I think we were live streaming that.
Yeah, we were streaming that.
I think we were live streaming it,
and I lost my mind. I absolutely lost my mind, dude.
I remember that. That was a good one.
Oh man. Yeah, so that's one of my favorite memories of Wash. What's a favorite memory of Toots that I could say of all time? My favorite memory of Toots is when we used to work at Disneyland many moons ago. We were starving college kids taking the bus from Southgate to frickin' Anaheim, just thugging it out, you know what I'm saying? And I forgot my inhaler at home, and we were working, and I was having a big asthma attack, no inhaler to be found. I was having a rough of it, and Toots got the idea to put me on Pirates of the Caribbean because it has it's a giant humidifier. The entire ride is a giant humidifier. So we rode Pirates of the Caribbean while I caught my breath. And it kept going over and over and over. And I finally got better. And one of the other park people were like, how many times did you ride that ride? And I was kind of like, enough. And I was finally able to breathe. And I would have never thought about that without Toots. So she technically saved my life that day. And then
I remember that. We were on the ride for about half an hour that day.
Yeah, we just kept riding it.
Maybe longer. Yeah. So back then they didn't have Davy Jones' locker, and they don't do Davy Jones' locker anymore. But there's billows of smoke that happen in the cannon scenes because they're shooting cannons, and then this vapor comes in next to you. So like the whole room fills with smoke, and or vapor anyway. So yeah, I remember that. It's
one of my favorite memories of good old Tootie Odin. And last but not least, Bradley. My favorite memory with Bradley. And this was like the craziest night of my life, funny enough. And this was a night where I must have been 15, 16 at this time. And we got tickets to go see the Wake Up Show with Supernatural versus MC Juice. It was a big deal back then. And it was going to be a battle between Supernatural and MC Juice. Pharoah Monch was there. Like a bunch of MCs. I think AZ was there. It was a huge event. And I got suited and booted with my Spider-Man pants and my Wolverine shirt. I was all nerdy and shit. And it was nothing but, and mind you, Bradley's a few years older than me. So he was like 19, 20 at the time. Maybe 18. And I was doing everything. I was so out of control. I was at the show. We were partying, and I was like freestyling for like, we were in the cypher with Pharoah Monch, and it was just a crazy night, dude. We went to a party at UCLA afterwards with like college girls and stuff. And I'm over here getting drunk with college girls, and Phil was there, and all my homies was there. Shout outs Phil. We didn't get home till like 5 a.m. and it was like something out of House Party, where both my mom and my dad were waiting out front on the porch of my house while I'm stumbling in like I'm grown. And my mom was so effing mad. My dad took me outside and fought me like a man. He was like, you think you're grown now, huh? You're grown enough to be out and worry your mother. You're grown enough now. We gotta go settle it. We're going into the backyard. So my dad is chasing me about in the backyard. I'm drunk, trying to like dodge him and shit. I just fall over. My mom is so bad. My dad was like, just stay down. I'm not gonna hit you. Just stay down. We need to placate your mom. Make sure your mom sees me giving you the business. And he's like, you still think you're a bad boy? And I'm just sitting there. I don't hear anything. It's all a buzz, right? Because my ears are blown out from the concert. And I'm like, this is still the best night ever. You're going to sleep out here like a man.
That's great.
So he goes to the house. They lock the door. And I just lay out in the backyard with my dog Athena until like 7 in the morning. Then I find my way in. And it was just, I hit up Bradley the day after. I was like, that was the best night of my life, bro. That was such an epic. Yeah, we chill with them girls on the track and in the campus on the rooms. We were drinking and smoking, doing all types of wild stuff, bro. I wasn't ready. Best night of my young life. Never could do it again because my parents had me on a leash afterwards for a little while. But that was like a big brother taking out a little brother and showing him a good time. It was such a good time. Oh man. In the dad part, I'm not exaggerating. Mike Prime, if you watch this, please comment in the chat. Yeah, he tried to beat my ass. That mess was funny. I'll chase the old man though. Oh yeah, Bradley didn't know.
UCLA's a for sure party school. That's cool as hell. I love that story.
Yeah, we just went by. We were hanging out in this girl's dorm room, and like she brought her friends. We had our friends, and I was drinking and making friends. How old are you? I don't know. I was wilding, dog.
And we can be friends.
And we could be friends. You know, for the weekend.
That's funny.
You know, and I went home a hot mess, dog. Oh man,
that's hilarious.
Good times, dude. I guess
Bradley. Bradley wanted us to answer as well because I know we're hitting the end mark. Yes, do you have any closing thoughts on that?
No, I was thinking about it this week, and I've been hit, and I don't want to be too long-winded. Needless to say, I love and appreciate all of you. You're all a part of my life, and you've only made it better. And I look for another year around this world, spending it with both of you. So thank you, everyone, for just being and making my life better. I'll leave it at that. From the bottom.
Bradley, what is your favorite memory with Mike G? If you have one.
Yeah, but Bradley, why you
type that out? It could be a fun one because he's still here. It's not like he's dead.
Yeah. Remember, Brian, what's your favorite memory of me, man? What's your favorite memory with the boy?
I mean, I wasn't prepared for that, man.
All right, Toots. Think about it, Toots. What's your favorite memory with me?
I wasn't prepared for that.
I don't know if I really have one specific one. There's one that I kind of remember. Actually, there's two that I remember, but they're both from Disneyland since you already brought up Disneyland. Remember when we were driving home from grad night and I fell asleep behind the wheel because we did double shifts, and it was finals, and like I crashed. I remember when I was turning, I fell asleep. I crashed into. I don't remember where we crashed, but it wasn't a big crash. But it was like we rolled into the sign and we got a flat tire. Do you remember that?
I remember that because I had to change it.
Yeah, because we were dead tired. Yeah, you had to change the tire. Yeah. So yeah, we were dead tired. I ended up falling asleep behind the wheel, and thankfully we weren't going fast or anything. It was actually on an off ramp, and as I was turning, I must have dozed off, and I ended up hitting like a T-bone, like a sign and whatnot. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I did flatten one of the tires hitting the curb. And then the other one was another late night, and I think it was another grad night. It was 3 a.m. Remember we found the dog that just got hit in the road?
I was gonna mention that. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, you remember that? I think about that all the time. Yeah.
So
we found this gigantic pit bull in the middle of the road. Go ahead, you can say it.
Yeah, we found this gigantic pit bull in the road. Toots is such a sweetheart. She was like, Mike, we have to drag it out the road because something can happen to it. And I was like, that thing it's gone. Let's just leave it be because it was dead center of the road. And she was like, no, Mike, you have to do it. It's the right thing to do. And I grabbed the pit bull. Oh, they both dropped. What happened? I grabbed the pit bull and I pulled it with my T-shirt. I had a T-shirt in the trunk of the car, and I pulled it from the inside of the road to the outside of the road with my bloody T-shirt. Got like dog juice on it, and
now we're gone. Yeah, now we're gone.
I don't know what's going on with that. It's like dropping.
Let's just keep it rolling. We're okay. Yeah, we're good. We'll figure it out.
I got y'all.
But yeah, we'll figure it out because now we're gone. So we'll pop back up right now, Brian.
Yeah, you guys are back.
Been doing that all night.
Yeah, you guys are back. You guys are super back.
Okay. Bradley left a long chat. Do you want to read it?
Yeah. So So yeah, that was a fun stuff. So Bradley said mainly those hours and hours of me and you playing fighting games for hours. But that night was epic. You took me back, but honestly, it's too long to type. Yeah, man. Bradley was my rival for most of my life. Bradley was my actually kin to my Ryu because and we were very competitive. So Bradley's the reason I'm so good at fighting games. On top of my father being a jerk and never letting me win. So mad at him about that. So which is like my in the evolution of that was me meeting Bradley, who's just good at everything. So Bradley, of course, was good at Tekken, was good at Street Fighter, was good at what I'm saying, Mortal Kombat. And we
Okay,
were both,
real quick, who's better, Bradley or Kamiko?
Kamiko's crazy, Doug. I don't. That's
She's nuts.
I need to put them in the same room. That's like asking who's better, Jordan or LeBron. I don't know. I need to see them both in their prime.
This is not.
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this right now, Wash. We're not doing
said
that. I get it. But yeah, I'm the best, by the way. I'm the Tekken Ultimate Supreme Champion. It's my birthday.
Tekken probably.
But
Tekken,
me,
okay.
but me and Bradley
I'll give you
would
Tekken.
I would just spend the night at his place when I was younger. And as long as my mom knew where I was, she wasn't really tripping. His mother was literally like, you know how we get surrogate parents? Like that's like I have two moms. I have two dads. Like she was my second mom, Miss Bradley's mom. She would feed me, let me spend the night, go on field trips together, and I would literally just be at his house playing fighting games, listening to Wu-Tang.
Is Tekken Chinchilla Arms? Is that Chinchilla Arms Tekken?
Is Chinchilla Arms.
Okay, I'll remember forever.
I remember a funny story, but this is another funny story between me and Bradley. I know we're at time, so I'll make this short. We were visiting Bradley's brother Bruce.
I gotta do plugs.
Okay, I know. We were visiting Bradley's brother Bruce, and we went to visit his house, and he had this buddy over who was the fighting game guy, and I didn't know they didn't set this up, which is kind of us coming over, and this guy was talking big shit. He was like, "Yeah, man, no one could beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just too good." And I'm just sitting there quiet, and Bradley's smiling, and Bruce is smiling, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna play a couple rounds with this guy, and he's using like the cheap way to do the moves. Like you press a button, the move comes out, and I'm playing this guy, and I'm literally mopping the floor with him, using the correct inputs to do the thing. And Bradley's like, "Mike's whooping your ass with the inputs, bro. Like you over here pushing one button to Dukins. Mike's working it out in his Timbs, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was like wrecking this guy." And the dude left there super mad, and I felt super validated. And I was like, I am the best. I do know Kung Fu. But just short little story of me hanging out with Bradley and our fighting game shenanigans. Yeah.
And I got my favorite memory, Mortal Kombat review. That was it was just a great time. That was a great time. We had a great day. We both had a couple of beers. Like that was just that thing went on for like 2.5 hours. It was a long review for Mortal Kombat. It was epic. Anyway, done.
Yeah. Oh, quick. Yeah.
Oh, I love that though.
Go back and listen to that episode. Go back and listen.
That episode's great.
That's a
great episode.
Audio only, MOTN.
Audio only, early MOTN. You did the same thing to Jules, homie. My homeboy Julian thought he was the shit, and he didn't realize I was diarrhea. I never stopped coming. You could be the shit, but I'm diarrhea. That's a weird way to end the show. Plugs.
Well, that was a lot of fun, and thank you. Thank you for being in our lives. We love you. Obviously, we wouldn't be here with you on MOTN Live. We wouldn't be here with you on YouTube, exposing our lives with you, sharing it together for millions to see, potentially. So thank you, and happy birthday, and you're very much loved.
Thank you. I feel special.
All right. The end. All right. Let's do some plugs. Okay. So MOTN Reviews is coming up next this Wednesday. MOTN Reviews Boondock Saints in honor of the St. Patty's Day celebration, which is, I think, this Monday. So we'll be 2 days late, but you know what? Celebrate anyway. We'll do it. We'll get hammered. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this Wednesday, MOTN Reviews Boondock Saints. MOTN Foods is going to come up again with another episode. I have not decided what I'm going to cook yet, but that's coming up this week as well. Not sure what day. We'll figure that out. You follow the Instagram page, you'll find out. Another giveaway is going to be happening in the next 2 months, so thank you and congratulations once again to Nick Deemer. MOTN Figured It Out is this Saturday and every Saturday at 8 p.m. If you're a collectible of 1/6 scale figures or any figures, to be honest, I know there's a huge influx of people that are collecting at this moment, people that love to make realistic dioramas, and I think that's amazing. They actually look really good. So if you're interested in any of that, come and join MOTN Figured It Out, 8 p.m. PST, every Saturday night on YouTube. Lastly, for me, MOTN merch is available. So if you want to just hit us up and say, hey, I want a sweatshirt, hey, I want a hoodie, hey, I want some stickers, hey, I want a t-shirt, hey, I want a coffee mug, you get it, right? Okay, so that's all available. We're working on it slowly but surely, but it is there. You DM us on Instagram and it is yours. Just let you know that that's available. And this summer, we'll have more and more available freehand. So you come and join us in events if you're local. It'll be yours just because you're there. So let's go. And I think that's it for me and plugs.
There you go. Do it. Like the episode.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Subscribe to the channel. Comment on the episodes. Any final thoughts before we close this bad boy out?
Silent Hills F trailer, Death Stranding 2 trailer. That's it.
Ooh, that's a whole conversation.
Wait, hold on.
You should have
write that down.
You should have led with that, man. That's like an hour.
I had to lead with Star Wars.
Okay. Also, okay. Eventually, we didn't delve that deep into Daredevil, by the way. And
No.
yeah, okay. So, we should have, but that's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, but anyway, if you guys aren't watching Daredevil, maybe check it out. I don't know if you have Disney Plus. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, check it out. But also, me and Mikey will be doing Before Your Eyes, which is Minnesota video game type thing. Yeah, there's a reactionary video that we're gonna do. Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of. All right, I forgot to mention that, but yeah, we're gonna do that. So okay.
You thought,
all right, Mikey, it's all yours.
You thought live was crazy. Oh shit! Y'all super not ready. You thought After Dark was crazy. Y'all super
oh my God,
not ready.
We almost canceled After Dark because the last one was just too much. we gotta never be that much.
It can never be that much. Far. It kind of went too
not until
far.
Not until we Patreon. When we Patreon, it's we're going balls out. But shirts are we're gonna just we're gone. Woo. Yeah, but right now we can't.
Spring break.
Exactly.
Spring break.
Yikes.
All right then, y'all. I hope everybody has a safe weekend. The partying for me has just begun. You guys don't see it. Yay. I got some Goldschlager on the table right here. I'm about to drink that and listen to like some speed metal. I may go to jail tonight, baby. It's about to get crazy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just it's about to go crazy, dog. Everyone have a beautiful, safe weekend. Have a safe St. Patty's. Don't drink and drive, please. There's Ubers. There's all types of stuff. It's not worth it. You're not okay. You are inebriated. Just bite the bullet, pay the $60, and get home safe. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. And wear green, because I'll pinch you. Don't let me see you in the streets and you not wearing green. I'm going to pinch you. That being said,
legally you can do that. In the
I can
United
do that
States.
legally.
You can legally pinch. Men, you can pinch broads, by the way, legally on St. Patty's Day if they're not wearing green.
This,
pinch every broad you see.
You can do this. You can't do this. That's a grope. We don't grope, guys. We don't grope.
Okay.
You can do this.
Take notes, fellas.
Because I don't want my boys going to jail.
Pinch the shit out of those bitches.
Pitch the bitches.
All right, Brian's done.
Pitch
Brian's
bitch.
done.
Pinch your bitches.
End.
MOTN out. This is so out of control.
Jesus Christ. Poor Brian.